Sup guys, and welcome back to another episode / video with me, Ginger Man Cards, or Nick. So today I'm just going to do a Marvel market update. You guys have been loving this, and the last one I did was 6 days ago, so I'm trying to do it every week because the feedback's been really good for these. So I'll be looking at mainly PSA graded cards, and also some raw cards that are in the sold listings as well. So we'll go through those. And in this one, I'll also be looking at the higher value cards and the higher kind of dollar purchases that have happened over the last month or two. So before we get in the video, I should just say, because I know you're interested, it's a beautiful day here in the UK. It's weather time. And yeah, it's been really, really nice. I managed to get out for a run after work today. And for those of you who don't know, there's an app called Strava. And that's what you use to kind of track your sports, cycling, running, walking, etc. And it's like a GPS tracker. I've got a smartwatch, so it goes automatically to Strava and updates itself. But so yeah, I did a quick 5K today, and I actually managed to get my first ever crown, or king crown, I don't know, first. But if you're wondering what that is so there's this thing called segments. So people in the area can create a segment, and then people can run that particular segment. So for example, in the park, you've got, a half a mile route in the park. That can be one segment, and then people compete and try and beat each other and try and get a best time. So yeah, I managed to get my first ever crown today, so I'm really, really happy. Out of 500 people, I believe. So yeah, really, really chuffed with that. That was just luck more than anything. I was doing an interval at that time, and yeah, managed to go a bit quicker and got the crown by 2 seconds. So really, really happy about that. Right, so let's jump into the video, because that's what you're here for, not listening to me banging on about running. So the first thing that recently sold, and that was yesterday, 15 raw cards, 1990 Marvel Universe for $102. And they look really good shape, actually. So I had a look at the pictures, and they are in very good shape. So hence why it's fetching that kind of price for raw cards. That's not even a full set. So yeah, really interesting. The next card is, oh my god, this fly. Where's he coming from? I've got no windows open. I don't understand. Anyway, sorry. The next one is 1990 Marvel Universe Wolverine, and it's the second Wolverine card in the set, I think. The one, I can't remember what the number is, but there are two types. I think this is the second one. It's PSA 10, so $400. They took a best offer of $400. What's interesting, if I go down, there's another one, exactly the same, PSA 10, sold for $600. So, yeah, some sellers got ripped off there, in my opinion. But interesting, though. Interesting. That's still a good price, PSA 10. Not bad at all. The X-Force comic with the Deadpool rookie in it, $16. I remember buying that one thanks to a man called Yamwax. If you don't follow him, follow him on Insta. He managed to give me a heads up before it all exploded. Yeah, that cost me about £8. So yeah, good little buy that is. Stan Lee card raw, $30. They said PSA 9 at least, but how do they know? Oh, by the way, I'll be looking at mainly graded and raw cards, if I haven't already said that, which I probably have. I am losing my mind today. SGC Wolverine 1990 Marvel Universe again, SGC 10, $125. I think that's a pretty good price considering it's an SGC card. They do look good. I've said this before. They do look good on the black slab. It does pop out. Interesting. Next one is a lesser known character. If I'm hopefully saying this right, I think it is Dormammu. and that's off of $90 in a PSA 9, which is again a good price. That's the best offer they took. Now, the important one for this set and Marvel cards in general, because this seems to be the card that everyone's after and everyone's buying, which is weird, but I can understand why. It's the 1990 Marvel Universe Stan Lee number 161 PSA 10. And they took a best offer of $1,650, which is good. And that's above what it was previously in one of my other videos, which is I think 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's the new, I would say that's the new floor in a sense, if they've accepted that, but don't quote me on that. So yeah, really good, really good to see. What is that slab? I've never seen that slab in my life. They've not even said what it is. Anyway, GMA one. There's not any GMA fans. Raw 1990 Marvel Universe cards. So they look pretty good as well. Well centered, no nicks on them. $16 each for Iron Man, Captain America, and then $19 for the. This is the one, card number 10, that can fetch more money if it's a PSA 10 than the one that sold for $600 and $400 previously. Thanos, $19 as well, raw. Marvel Masterpieces, Spider-Man. I talked about Boris Vallejo on a previous video. I can't remember what I was talking about now. PSA 9. They listed it for $550, but they took an offer of $275. And this is the Marvel Masterpieces Genesis cards, the 96 Marvel Masterpieces. So again, I talked about that set before. Again, still don't have any. I need to get some, but I'm trying to build up my bankroll to allow, if I'm being completely honest. Just below that is the Thanos Marvel Masterpieces. They look so cool, these cards. Again, that's a PSA 9 for $275. So if you've got a 10, you are killing it. Absolutely killing it. I mentioned these stickers in the previous one, in my previous video about Shang-Chi. And it is the Spider-Man Bug Off variant PSA. Yeah, $81 for a PSA 8, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Another sticker below. So stickers. So for some of you guys that don't know about kind of stickers, I don't know if you've collected stickers, but in the sports market, in the sports card world, especially football or soccer, stickers are huge, and stickers are growing in popularity so much. Basketball, same thing, but yeah, football's massive. So that's interesting to see. So again, that might be a place to look into. I don't know enough about it currently in Marvel world, but very interesting. So yeah, PSA 10 of a Nightcrawler, 1986 Marvel Universe, $179. There's only 2 of those around. So this is good to see. As always, I'm transparent. I've got a load of these Marvel Metal Blasters at PSA. God knows when they'll be back. But the gold blaster of Human Torch sold for $300 in the PSA 10. Only popped 5, so that's good to see. And one below is the comic book style Avengers from the 99 Marvel Universe. PSA 10, pop 17, so $332 for that. That was, I think, a cheap price for that card. That's a cool card. More stickers being sold. More disgusting GMA, I think, which I don't even want to look at. But if you were, I don't know, there's an opportunity there. If you've got a really cool card, there's a Jean Grey 2008 Marvel Masterpieces there. That's a nice card. You could crack it open. You have to be very careful doing that. So this is weird. And it just shows how volatile or the disparity between what some sellers think it's worth or whether some sellers are flipping it quickly. But a Stan Lee 1990 Marvel Universe sold for $3,000 PSA 10. So I said before, that's a higher price than the original low a couple of weeks ago. But that one in particular sold on Wednesday, 21st of April, $3,000, which is just remarkable, isn't it? Really, it really is. And then two below it, this is if you're watching on the video, that's fine. But if you're not, there's a couple of listings further down, the exact same card, $1,600 again. So someone's overpaid for that card. And it looks exactly the same. 161, 161. Yeah, it is the same. That's ridiculous. Anyway, right, PMG time. 215 Fleer Retro Marvel PMG Blue Loki. 1 out of 50. These cards are so cool. I plan to get one of these as well. PSA 8 sold for $290. I'll just say that again. It's a low serial, so these are serial number cards. 1 out of 50, and then it was a PSA 8 sold for $290. So these Fleer Retro cards, well worth looking into. And if I think if you were interested in doing it, it would be buying raw, which is expensive, and then sending in a bulk sub and waiting to see what you get. You're going to be absolutely fine and you'll be laughing. On that point, actually, a bit of news about PSA. So I listened to a podcast this morning about, it was a guy called Nat Turner, who's, I believe, I want to say the head or has bought PSA. And he gave a little update to the guys that I follow on the podcast. And he said they are looking at bringing a value service. So when they return, I don't know if that will be in phases. So they might go, okay, express, and then further down the line, value will be available. I'm sure it will be a higher price, but the most important thing is they will be doing a value submission, which is really good to hear from me because I was worried they weren't going to do that. So for those of you who have been patient and not subbed with anyone, like the HTC, and by the way, I've seen some HTC slabs and they look pretty cool. They really do. But again, I'm not sending my cards there because I don't believe you'll get a fair price if you were going to sell, and I don't believe collectors will want to buy it, especially Marvel collectors. That's very, very important. And I've talked to Norin, who's a OG in the Marvel card collecting game. He's in the same page, so yeah, interesting. So let's go further down the page. 1992 Marvel Universe PSA 10 Storm. Really cool card that. So that was a PSA 10, $86 that sold for, so really nice. This is worth mentioning as well. 1966 Marvel superhero card, PSA 8. Very, very hard to find, very, very hard to grade. $500. Crazy money. Nice hologram, 1992 Marvel Universe, PSA 9, $344. I love the holograms. I've got quite a few myself, but all in not great shape, so I'll just be keeping those for my collection. Some nice raw cards, and there was another one. This is an interesting one. 95 Marvel Masterpieces, X-Men, Professor X. Professor X is a play, and I think underrated, in my opinion. So that was a PSA 10, that sold for $143. And then some more raw cards. More Marvel Masterpieces, 1992. Another Battle Spectra one, which are cool. Okay, so Venom, PSA 10, 1992 Marvel Universe, $364 for PSA 10, Pop 7. Again, I'm transparent. I've sent some of mine off from this set as well, probably about 15 cards. and Venom is one of them. So that's really good to see. But the importance of this is he's a big character. His movie's coming out, and I've said this before. His movie's coming out later this year, which I can't wait for. That'll be so cool. And if I can go to the cinema to watch it, which sounds like it is likely, that's going to be epic. So cannot wait for that. But yeah, big character. Marvel, Venom's well loved. Carnage well loved. But yeah, that's good. Really good. Battle Spectra cards again. Oof. Cool card. This is sold by Probestein. So again, I keep saying it just so you're aware. Probestein, or what's the other one? Oh my god, I've forgotten. Anyway, Probestein is a auction house, and yeah, a lot of collectors in all the collectible field. You know, sports cards, all sorts of cards, Pokemon cards. They like to send their stuff to Probestein, as they get a lot of eyeballs. They're a massive company, and yeah, very, very popular, and they fetch a lot of higher prices because the collectors are looking at Probestein listings. So really interesting thing with Probestein, as soon as they list stuff, there's a lot of people set up notifications and things like that, but as soon as they list anything new, there's so many watchers within an hour. It's unbelievable. So yeah, interesting. And there are a lot of people just watching to see what the prices go for. But so 1992 Marvel Masterpieces, 3D Wolverine versus Sabretooth Battle Spectra PSA 10, sold for $1,025, 16 bids. That is cool. And then the one below is a Hulk 1D, which is cool. Now, Marvel Overpower cards. So 1995 Long Shot Fighting 3. So this is not an expensive card, but $16 for PSA 10. That is cheap as chips. Think about how much it's going to cost if PSA are going to put the price up of a value sub. That's a bargain. And if you are like me, I'm potentially looking at getting sets graded. That is cheap as chips. So that's really good to see. More Overpower cards. So I said about this, it's increasing. It's increasing in popularity. So City Bus Hulk PSA 10, $21. That's a different style of card, but still pretty cool. More Overpower cards, and these were sold on PWCC. So yeah, a lot of eyeballs, but these aren't fetching high prices at the moment. 1995 Overpower Bishop PSA 10, and then a Amiga Red PSA 10. One sold for 24, the other sold for 12. So cheap as chips again, but I really think that's a buy. Whoever's bought these is, in my opinion, clever. Sabretooth $27, and this stat cards are again, I talked about this with Norin at Sketch Card Hive in one of my previous videos. The ones that say one per deck and the stat card, in my opinion, are the ones that people are going to go after and potentially collect sets of, or characters if they're a character collector. So yeah, that's really cool to see. Lots of raw cards selling. And SGC 1990 Havoc 8.5 pointers. So just wanted to take you over on the Overpower play again. So let's have a look at what's kind of listed at the moment on eBay. So a load of raw cards. This one here. So 1995 Marvel Overpower Venom Fighting 5. So if you're on the video, you can see this, but if you're on the podcast, there are quite a few cards of every character. Obviously, I have this one, thank God. But they've listed it for $488, so I think that's very steep, to be fair, but that's good to see. So the stat cards, again, as I've said, Beast stat cards currently got 5 days left at PWCC. Starting bid of $9.99. PSA Pop 1 of 3. So yeah, these stat cards, very cool. This is just me typing in Marvel PSA, so just interesting to see what pops up. So more overpowered cards, $1. One's just started, so these are pretty pointless. But again, another stat card, Professor X. Whoever's doing this is clever. Sabretooth wild card attack. But yeah, there's loads of different cards for each character. So to be honest, I think if you can get PSA 10 in any of these characters, I think you're doing okay. But the ones to go for are the stat cards and the one per deck, in my opinion. And again, as always, please do your own research. I'm completely speculative, but I can see these growing in popularity. There's more PWCC overpower cards. Nice 1995 Marvel Metal Storm PSA 10. That will sell for a real good price. Masterpieces. More Beast overpower cards. It's just really surprising to see this many overpower cards being listed in, especially PWCC, which is really, really interesting. Sabretooth card. 1901 Marvel Universe. These haven't taken off. Again, I haven't checked all the listings, but these haven't taken off as much as I would have thought, which surprises me. So I'll have to do a separate video on that because I think they look really. I really, really like the look of these cards. Like the cool border. They're really hard to grade in terms of centering, and I've had printing issues with mine as well. So yeah, really interesting. Another Spider-Man 1991 card that's on auction. So yeah, it'd be good to see what these go for. 92 Namor PSA 10, $51 already, 3 days left. Really good price. Right, so let's head over to. I just wanted to show you some higher end stuff that sold recently. Not recently, but they're within the last 2 months or so. Wow, that's just popped up as well. Holy smokes. $30,000 for a 1990 Marvel Universe full wax box case. 20 unopened boxes. Holy shit. Sorry to swear, but wow. So literally it is a full box of 20 unopened, sealed 1990 Marvel Universe Series 1 cards. Jesus Christ. Who's holding that? Who's holding that? What the hell? Wow. There's a bit of a story which I'm not going to read, but that is incredible. Anyway, back to the cards. So I wanted to show you 1992 Marvel Masterpieces PSA 10 lot that sold for $10,000. And I'll show you. They're all PSA 10s and they're all Marvel 1992. Battle Spectras and some of the original base set cards as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10 cards in total, all PSA 10. Oh no, there's not more. There's more than 10. Sorry, apologise. Yeah, there's quite a lot more. 28 cards. Sorry, my apologies. So 28 cards, all at PSA 10. Crazy. Sold for $10,000. I mean, there are some cool ones. You got the bonus cards in there. They're all Just Go. Just Go's a legend. Absolute don of an artist. Some lesser known characters, but still some bonus cards in there which are very important for the collectors. And also they're all PSA 10. So again, when I keep talking about sets, but sets are going to be so important. So important. I cannot begin to tell you. The other one which I saw yesterday was this 24th of February, one hollow of a 1992 Marvel Universe Wolverine H3 one, sold for PSA 10, sorry, sold for $15,100, 35 bids. These are extremely hard to grade, and yeah, it's just really interesting to see that. So I've got a few of these, but mine are just not in good shape. Backs of the card, they're cool. There's a mark on the back, so I question if that is a 10, but still, crazy money. 15,000. More holo sets, holo cards, sorry. A Magneto from the 1990 set, sold for 5,000, and that was a PSA 10. Really cool card. God damn it. 1991 Marvel Universe Deadpool. First rookie card. The one that I had, and the one that I gave away to one of my subscribers. I pray to God that you still got it. And I hope you go and get it graded, because you could make some serious money if you wanted to. That was a really nice card. So yeah, I had this card and I gave it away because you are listening and I appreciate you. Some more sets here. Again, I think this is going to be a really interesting way of selling. So people are going to start selling as more and more cards come back from PSA, which is going to happen quicker and quicker, I think. People are going to start selling the sets. So PSA lot of 5 cards. Let's have a look at this. So 5 cards, all PSA 10 by the looks of it. Yeah, they've got like the old PSA labels on, which is interesting. So yeah, a lot of 5. Phoenix, Hulk, Black Panther, Iron Man, and Thanos. All PSA 10, sold for $5,275. Just blows your mind, doesn't it? That was the 14th of February, so that was, 3 weeks ago. So yeah, crazy money. That's just some sets I want to show you and just kind of underline why it's important. And if you can get a load of the same set of cards together, in PSA 10 especially, I think you are laughing. Again, this is all my opinion. I like to just say, and completely speculative. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode / video. Please like, subscribe. Really, really appreciate all the new subscribers and the comments I've been getting recently. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.